Hey guys, so today I'm going to make a video about depression and motivation and how, well, because I've been struggling with motivation for like a while, and I've just recently started to like find motivation again. So I'm going to talk about that a little bit in this video. So basically, I'll just start off by saying that I think motivation does have a lot to do with depression, and if you're depressed, then it's really hard, if not, it seems like it's impossible to find motivation to do things. So that's why I'm making this video, to try to let you guys know how I've managed to find motivation again. And I think really one of the big things is kind of forcing myself to do things, even if I don't want to do them. And it can be extremely hard to do that, especially when you're depressed, usually you just want to sleep a lot. At least that's how I am with depression. I just want to sleep all day and stay up all night. And that's really unhealthy to do that, because that kind of screws up your entire sleeping routine, your sleeping schedule, and it's really hard to get that back. So I think that's one of the most important things, is to actually go to bed at a reasonable hour. Yeah, so I guess that's like the first thing that can help with getting the motivation back, motivation to do things, because as you guys probably already know, especially you guys that are struggling with depression can make it so incredibly hard to do even the simplest of tasks. And like even getting up, like I said, waking up and going on doing something in your day can seem really difficult, and you really don't want to do it, and it can be a big pain in the ass. But like I said, staying up all night, and like I would stay up at like 6 in the morning or 7 in the morning, and then go to bed while everybody else is like waking up. That's when I would go to bed, and then I would wake up at like dinner time at like 5 or 6 p.m. and then I just felt kind of like I wasted the entire day, which fed the depression even more, because I wasted the whole day. So I was like, great, now I have more reason to be depressed because I just wasted the whole day and there's nothing left for me to do. And then I would just stay up all night eating junk food or playing video games and just being really unproductive. And then usually at nighttime, like that's when I'd be obviously most awake, because I'd be sleeping all day and then I'd be awake at nighttime. And so sometimes I would feel a little bit of motivation, but then it would be too late to do anything because I missed the entire day. So I guess the number one thing, what I'm trying to say, is like the first thing that really helped me with finding motivation again was getting the proper sleep schedule, which I'm still working on actually, is like getting that proper sleep schedule. I think is really important. Unless, you have a night shift, then it's different. But usually it's good to, even if you have nothing to do, just make something to do. So like get up at like 10 in the morning, at least. Well, today I woke up at 5 in the morning, which was crazy, but I had to babysit, so. But that kind of made me motivated because I had something to do. So just like another thing, I guess the number 2 would be to set goals for yourself. Because once you do that, like, don't just say, okay, I'm going to wake up and be productive. Because then what you're going to do is you're going to wake up and you're going to be like, oh, there's nothing to do. Okay, I'm going to go back to sleep now. And then again, you're back in the same cycle. So the night before, I would say it would be good to set some goals for yourself. Even if it's like, hey, I'm going to exercise for an hour. I'm going to read for a half hour. I'm going to go for a walk. I'm going to have a coffee. I'm going to do some chores around the house. etc. Just stuff like that. And I think another thing that you could do that would help is journaling. So like writing in a diary or a journal. And I know this is like so unoriginal, but there's a reason why people say that. It's because it actually really does help. And yeah, I've been writing in a diary since I was like 6. And lately it's been really, I haven't been motivated to write in it. But I find that after I force myself to write in it, when I'm done writing, I feel a lot better because it really helps you get things off your chest. And that helps a lot with your depression. Another thing I think that helps is doing things you used to enjoy doing, even if you don't feel like doing them, as I said before. So like hobbies that you used to have that you haven't been doing, just force yourself to do them. And if you can't think of anything, then just develop new hobbies, you know? Like just do something that you think that you would enjoy doing. And start bit by bit. And maybe you'll discover your passion. And that would help you, I think, get out of depression. Doing something you're passionate about and being productive with that. Yeah. And another thing that is useful, that I found useful with this, is staying connected with your friends and hanging out with your friends and your family. Because I guess, like for me, when I was really depressed, I didn't really want to hang out with my friends. I kind of just wanted to isolate. And I think that's one of the worst things that you can do is isolate. Because, I mean, your friends are your friends for a reason, right? So, hang out with them. Because you enjoy being around them. Or I should hope so, because they're your friends. And if you don't really have that many friends, I mean, you could always make new friends. I know that's really scary. Like for people that, like me, that have social anxiety disorder, it can be really hard to make new friends. But I'd say, like for me, making friends, the best thing to do to make friends is just compliment people. Just give someone a compliment, and then try to make small talk, like from that, which can be difficult. I'm really bad at small talk, but just try. Just like give someone a compliment and then see where it goes, and then try to get their Facebook or their phone number, and there you have a friend. And yeah, family. Stay connected and hang out with your family too. Just surround yourself with people that care about you. That's really important when it comes to this depression and motivation. And you know, see what they think, and if you're comfortable, ask them for advice. And say, look, I'm kind of depressed, and I've been depressed for a while, or whatever your situation is. And you'd be surprised by the good advice that you could get. Obviously, another good thing is to get a therapist, or a psychologist, or a psychiatrist, or anything like that. Maybe you'll have to go on antidepressants, like I was on antidepressants, and I just recently got off of them, as you can see in my previous videos. I just recently got off them like 4 months ago now. Oh, there's a cat outside my window. Okay, anyways, yeah, so go to therapy, and maybe get on antidepressants, which isn't always the solution. And it's not really a long-term solution. It's kind of, I don't know. It just depends. Just talk to someone, I'd say. Definitely talk to someone professional. Like a therapist, and if you can afford it, well, I'm in Canada, so it's free. But, yeah. Because that can be really useful. And if you feel like you don't need therapy, obviously don't seek it out. But if you're really depressed and you don't know what to do, and you're at that point, maybe you're feeling suicidal, definitely call a hotline immediately, and go see a therapist. That's really important. And like set a plan for yourself. And yeah, that was just like a really quick video on motivation in regards to depression. So I hope you guys found it useful. I know some of this stuff might seem a little like common sense, common knowledge, but I think we often, when we're really depressed, we forget about these things that are like common knowledge, like getting up in the morning and taking care of yourself physically, like brushing your teeth, having a bath, and taking care of yourself emotionally. But it is easy to forget when you're that depressed. It's easy to forget about these things. Which is why, even if you don't feel like it, just make yourself do it. And trust me, after you've done it, you'll feel a whole lot better. If not in the first time you've done it, keep doing it, and eventually you'll feel like yourself again. So, thank you guys for watching this video. If you have any comments or questions, or you just want to talk, you can message me or comment below. And yeah, I hope you guys are doing good, and I will talk to you again soon. Take care. Blessed be.